Template method pattern is one of the best examples for abstract classes. Let's see that in action. Suppose we have a class called searchAlgo. Now let's write a simple search method that searches the given array for the given element. Now let's traverse through the array and check if any element matches. If yes, let's return that index. If control comes out of the loop, that means no element matched, hence return -1. As you can see here, we have written a simple search method that looks up an array for the given element. If found, it returns that index, otherwise it returns -1. Now let's take a simple array. Say our search element is 20. In order to call the search method, we first need to create object for this class. Say algo equal to new searchAlgo. Now that we have object, we can call the search method. Let's say int index equal to algo.search a comma element. Now if index is equal to -1, then we can say that the element is not found. Else element is found. Let's print that index. Say found at and followed by index. Now let's run the program. You can see it returned where the element is. Now we have written the program just for equality search. Then what if user needs a different type of search, say they are looking for inequality, etc. So as the first step, let's convert this equality check to a function call. Say we have a method called match with two parameters value 1 and value 2. Now inside the method, let's compare value 1 is equal to value 2 and return that result. Now let's change this to a function call. Say match of a of I comma ELE. Now what did we achieve with this? Yes. Now when someone is looking for inequality search, they can extend this class and override the match method. They can use the same search method. Say we have a class called inequality searchAlgo, which extends searchAlgo. Now it will be sufficient to override match method and customize the comparison. For this class, say return value 1 not equal to value 2. Now if someone uses inequality searchAlgo, then it will look for unequal elements. Let's change this to inequality searchAlgo. Now let's run the program. You can see it returned the first index position where the element is not equal. Now what if we want to define only the search algorithm and leave the match logic to the subclasses? If we remove the match method, you can see this code won't compile. so we need to keep it. But still, if we want to leave it to the subclasses to decide, we can make this method as an abstract one. Abstract method declaration here will help us refer to that method. Also, it makes this class as abstract. So we cannot create object for this class directly. You can see if we try to instantiate search algo, we are not allowed. And subclasses will remain as abstract till the match method is defined. This way we are forcing the subclasses to define the method. Now this class is abstract because we have an abstract method match here. Now let's define a subclass equality search algo that extends search algo. As you can see, it is mandatory for equality search algo to define the match method. Otherwise, it too remains abstract. This way we are forcing the subclasses to define the method. Now let's define. Let's say return value 1 is equal to value 2. If you see, if someone takes equality search algo, then this is the match method used. If they take inequality search algo, then this is the method used. If you look at the search method, it acts as a template method with algorithm steps, and few steps are left undefined, which should be filled by the subclasses as per their need. Because search algo is abstract, we cannot create object for this class. We should pick either equality search algo or inequality search algo. Let's say equality search algo. And also, if you make this search method final, then subclasses cannot override this method. This way, we can stop modifications to that method. You can see a template method normally defines the algorithm steps, and it is then left to the subclasses to complete the ones which are left out. Here you can see it is just a reference variable, and the object which is serving the call is equality search algo. Now, within the search method, the match method from equality search class is used. Apart from this, just like normal classes, abstract classes can have initializers, constructors, instance members and class members, etc. Only difference is they cannot be instantiated directly.